the church, I've observed it, is that when the saints want to recruit you to be a part of their ministry within their church. And I think they lose focus a lot of times because the purpose of it is to lift God's, name up, praise and worship, but in your best, where you fit in the best. You may not fit in the music club or the choir. The choir is in desperate need of what they think sounds like a good singer. They want to put you in the choir, but that's probably not your purpose. In that church, maybe another ministry. But I've seen people seem to be so desperate and again lose focus on what their purpose is, and deviate from what God's plan is.
Well, we definitely have a lot of it in the church. Sometimes we be so short-handed, we be pulling just one body to whoever want to do it, because we are full of people.
But not in the
worst people to be on the greeting team.
Yeah.
You put them on the greeting team. It happens. They said yes, because nowhere near no greeting team.
No, he'd like to say good morning, and you got them on the greeting team.
Coming up on them, they treat you ugly. You're like, ooh, is this the first impression I get at this church? Is this sour mouth? How you get to the front door? Because you said yes. Because you just don't close at no door. Now, we really been there putting wrong people at the door. Ooh.
Yeah. It's been my experience. I guess I should have been more clear, though, too, is the fact that at that particular time, I was new to the church. And that particular church, and not only... which, they were welcoming me and wanted me to be a part of their ministry. But over time, years had passed, I could see the pattern was not just, as new members, or it was just they got more aggressive, and because they didn't see me attached to any one particular area, it's like sharks in some cases, And but I can't speak on. I'm not speaking of the existing, ministries. I'm not, saying that about them. I'm just speaking on the behalf of my experience and that.
Yeah. Well, I had similar experiences where I saw people definitely wasn't. We could tell they were just placeholders.
Right.
Nobody else was there, and they would do it, and they would do it. So. Yeah, sometimes that happens in the body of Christ. We need people, and sometimes, people will say yes, but they just not.
That's not their niche.
That's
right.
That's just not their niche.
Sometimes it'd be better to have nobody than to have the wrong person.
Oh, yes.
That's true.
Yes.
That is true. Because I know. I visited some churches when I was greeted. I made up my mind then I wouldn't never go back. You know what I'm saying? Before I even saw the service, heard the preacher, anything, just the way I was greeted or the lack thereof, I knew then this ain't where I want to be. So it makes a difference. It makes a difference.
It makes a difference. I had I'm just using this. I was ordering from this same place 2 times, and every time I get this little guy with that ring in his nose, nothing about the ring. I'm just saying he do not need to be greeting the people. He's not very. He's just not a people person. He leaving his thoughts. And it's almost like you interfering in his thoughts when you tell him what you want to eat. And then he's not getting it right because his mind is not with the people, and he's not cut out for a drive-through. He's not cut out for people contact.
No, they need to have him flipping burgers, huh?
Yeah, they need to have him on burgers. again. He got my order wrong, but then he came again with that same attitude. And I started to say something. Then I say, Lord, I'm gonna leave this child alone. He's just trying to, give us some money. Maybe he mad they ain't paying him. I don't know.